Wow, you've touched on so much that just resonates with me. Is it a kotowaza, that kotowaza ichigo ichie? That was the
Mhm.
first expression or meaningful expression I learned when I came to Japan. And I think it was used to promote the movie Forrest Gump. And my Japanese teacher had us, write out the kanji for that ichigo ichie. So I have a very fond memory of learning that and then seeing the movie Forrest Gump in Japan, in Tokyo, and recognizing, and that whole movie is a series of these once in a lifetime encounters. And yeah,
Mhm.
appreciating them is perhaps something we need to do and recognize more. And then
Mhm.
this idea of, yeah, how Shintoism is something I've explored, and I recently found that out, that traditionally Japanese perceived God as nature, and
Mhm.
nature had these expressions of gods or spirits tied to them, which is very different to, I guess, other cultures where we tend to see God above everyone, and then man, I guess, comes under God, and
Mhm.
then man has some sort of control over nature, which hasn't really worked well for us. So, yeah, we've got a lot of problems because of that mindset or that attitude. And it's interesting how you mentioned your values and what's important, what aligns to your values, and even aspects of your own culture that you struggle with because they don't align. And I often think
Mhm.
for many Japanese, living in Japan would be quite hard sometimes, where, as you said, honne, tatemae, once you go out into society, so in the workplace or with other people, you have to put on, I guess, a mask almost, because
Mm.
you don't want to offend anyone, or you don't want to, I guess, break the ittaikan, the
Mhm.
the group harmony. So it's quite complicated, I think. Whereas in Australia, we we have my pace. Is it my pace where we can just kind of, she'll be right. We're quite relaxed, and if we disagree, who cares? Like,
Right.
so it's fascinating. But I mean, your culture is fascinating because of its history.